Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Poland Daily Travel. Boy, we got a good show for you. The sun is shining, and we will be going over to Praga, the district of Warsaw, which is on the eastern bank of the Vistula River. We're going to start out, though, on the Holy Cross Bridge. From there to the west, you can see the spires of the gleaming new Warsaw. All those skyscrapers, very impressive. You can also see the old town to the north and the west. And on the east, of course, old Praga. Praga exists pretty much as it has for many centuries. It was not much destroyed during World War II, and now it's a popular bohemian hangout. We're going to take you for a walk right through the center of the main part of Praga. Action starts at St. Florian's Church. We'll see a milk bar and the Five Musicians statue, and hear a very famous song, A Dream of Warsaw it's called. And it's one of my favorites. We'll stop off at the Praha Cinema. Then we'll go to the market in Praga, the largest market in Warsaw today. The old school outdoor market hasn't changed much in 30 years. So come and have a look at alternative Warsaw. It's called Praga, and it's lots of fun. This is eye candy you'll happily digest. So come along. The next few episodes, we're on the eastern bank of the Vistula in Warsaw, in Praga district. Poland Daily Travel, the best travel about Poland you've ever seen. So we're sitting in Park Absurdu, which is one of the famous cafes and restaurants. It's more of a cafe than a serious restaurant. You get your fill of pierogi and things like that in there. And there's some nice cocktails and beer, of course. It's a popular place. It was one of the first places to open on Zamkowska Street. Most guidebooks, if you read, will say that Zamkowska is one of the most happening streets in Warsaw, and to some extent that is true. It's okay, you can walk through. Everybody can just walk through, it's not a problem. But anyway, the street is quite narrow here. And please, walk through.
Come on,
it's okay, just
come on. It's part of the show. It's part of the show.
And we're joined by our friend in the doorway here who's got a
CBD weed.
CBD oil and other things, extract shop. Lots of hemp stuff in it, which is funny because one of my friends runs a Hemp Today website. Check it out online. One of my old friends runs the Hemp Today, Hemp, H-E-M-P, Today website. Anyway, this is a really popular place. You could walk through, it's okay. Yeah, we're scaring everybody away.
Yeah. Even the nice ladies.
For some, even the pretty girls. Too bad. And of an afternoon, it's a nice place to sit. On this street, you've got down at the end down there, or semi-end, you have the vodka museum and the vodka.
I think it was a former factory, vodka factory.
It was a vodka factory, wasn't it? Please, just walk through.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Just act normal.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
It's all good. Where are you from? Oh, okay, good. Have fun.
Oleiva sounded like it's British.
Now, he was British, but there's a mixture, as he said. Because I saw this group is walking around. There's a group that's been sort of following us or running into us around. And obviously, they've heard that Praga's a good place, and it certainly is on a day like
weather,
today.
wow.
Yeah, it's
like summer.
Yeah, it's getting that way. It's certainly a lot like early spring, which it is, which is nice. But you can probably tell by the light. It's about 4 o'clock. No, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yes.
Of a Friday afternoon in beautiful downtown Warsaw, in the Praga district.
The most authentic district of Warsaw. We have to really emphasize that, because the other part of Warsaw is more, of course, it's the original Warsaw, but it was so devastated that it lost most of the original population, but Praga didn't. And you see a lot of old, elegant people walking around. They're all, you could say they're not rich people, but they still have that elegance.
A bit of style, a bit of Praga style.
Yes, Praga style, Praga pride.
Praga style.
Yes, and the buildings are old. I mean, there's a different feeling about this part of Warsaw, really.
Yeah. And you go further on down, and there's some other nice restaurants and bars. And I think we'll take a little walk and just show you some of those
yes,
things.
Yes, they're so
And
interesting.
maybe a bit of the interior of this place. I think I might just go in there with my phone. You want to go in?
Yeah,
We'll go in with my phone and we'll take a little
we might
sneaky,
eat something
a
fast.
little secret footage, and give this crew some chance to take some shots out here in the street. Okay, Poland Daily. We'll be right back. We're on Zamkowska Street in beautiful downtown Warsaw in the Praga district. We'll be right back. See? Lots of traffic.
Yes. Dun, dun.
Just blow your horn.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
Okay. Go on, Stan. Let's go inside.
Wow, I had no idea.
We're getting
And
shorter
let's
in
do
Praga,
the lap
Stan.
squats.
We're getting
The
shorter.
lap squats.
Yeah. We have
Let's
to
do it.
exercise.
Yeah.
We've been walking a lot, and now we are
We're
doing
exercising.
exercise because our legs are tired from all this walking.
That's correct.
At any rate, behind us is the answer to all our problems. It's the vodka factory. Well, it's no longer a vodka factory, but it does house, if you've been watching Poland Daily, it does house a very nice vodka museum. And if you like vodka, that's the place to go. We're not going to go today, but if you watch Poland Daily, there is a series of episodes from Poland Daily Culture, but done by Paula Otterstein, who was with us in some of the episodes in Praga in the last few days that you've watched. She went to the vodka museum, and apparently it's very interesting, especially if you like vodka.
Yes.
So, what else is about this place?
Well, I can tell you that it was probably a vodka factory before the war. And you could see the typical 19th century. This building wasn't destroyed.
Yeah.
And that's what's the beauty of Praga, is that you have a lot of things like that. You feel like you're in a time capsule again. But this one is from before the war. And in the meantime, in the 90s and early 2000s, there used to be a lot of very nice clubs here. And as a youngster, I'm still young, but I used to party much more. I would go to those places, and you would
like
have.
a teenager.
Yeah, I look like a teenager because I drink a lot of olive oil, my
You
friend.
drink a lot of olive oil?
Yes.
Oh.
That's my secret.
Note to self:
Yes.
drink a lot of
olive oil with lemon.
With
Anyways,
with lemon.
and
Okay.
sea salt. Sorry,
I always do note to self on my hand. Yeah.
that's much more
It's like
practical.
physical memory. I'm
Exactly,
writing it out
and
on
it's
my
good. It
hand.
goes into the veins
It
and
goes
the
in,
blood,
goes
and then
straight to my
in the brain. Exactly.
And I forget it immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I used to go here. It was a lot of fun, a lot of very interesting clubs. Why? Because they were not like this kind of modeled after some New York, like a franchise of a typical club of techno or something. These were real artists that were fashioning the interiors, and it looked really extravagant, but in a good way. So I have a lot of good memories, also some food fairs I like to eat. So I used
You
to
like
come
to
here.
eat?
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed you got a bit of a spare tire
No,
there.
so I'm not doing this because I
Yeah.
look like I'm fat, but
Yeah?
that's why
No,
I'm
you
keep
wanna
my
do that. You gotta stand straight
Yeah.
and pretend that you're still
Exactly. No, I'm
you know?
not fat. I'm sorry. I'm not.
You're a pretty skinny guy.
Yeah.
At any rate, we have walked a bit down Zamkowska. We've been, we've seen some of Praga. There's still more interesting things like the Soho factory, which is modeled on the loft sort of concept of Soho in New York.
Exactly.
There is the embassy district called Saska Kempa. There's the Starzynsky Park. It's not time to go to the park yet because the flowers are not out. You can see all the trees are still bare, but it will be soon. And boy, there's a lot to see in Warsaw and all of Poland when the flowers start to bloom and the trees are out and full of blossoms. And it becomes really a very green city and a green country.
Yes.
It's quite
And
fantastic. Yeah. In the
10
summer.
more years, and
It'll be
this
soon,
place
be
is
soon.
going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Praga is going to be incredible. I hope the city mayor has a plan for this area, because if they build like on the other side of the Vistula, just offices and stuff, This is the only place you could actually preserve anything that is left from the real pre-war Warsaw. So
you could
let's
end up
fingers
being
crossed.
like a living museum in a way.
Yeah, well,
But
better
than not a
be
museum,
exactly.
but
A real, yes, exactly. A theater.
A theater,
A lot of
we could say.
artists are
That's
actually
better.
moving into these areas,
Yeah.
and so I
This is
hope.
seeking more of a bohemian.
Yes, but in
The other side is the pursuit of wealth.
it's the
and,
city of Warsaw.
the
It's like
springing
it's
up of
it's
all these
a lot of money. You could see
Yeah.
all those skyscrapers, and
Yeah.
and for me, I come from a family.
There's no skyscrapers on this side. There's
No,
not one.
zero.
Yeah.
I come from a family which half of it is from the Warsaw pre-war, and you don't see much people from Warsaw in Warsaw. The only people from Warsaw you could see is actually in this area
Yeah.
of Warsaw. That's why it has this specific, atmosphere.
Flavor,
Yeah,
atmosphere.
flavor. All those
Yeah.
elegant old people.
Yeah.
They're not rich here, but they have a sense of pride. And the other side of Warsaw is generally the Warsaw, the old Warsaw, but it's losing its soul. It's getting, of course, there's a lot of activity in Warsaw. The city is incredible, but if you want to see something really original, really like the Warsaw of the pre-war Warsaw, come to Praga.
Yeah, so it does exist. And we talked about an earlier episode, the first episode talking about Praga. In fact, in this series, we went to the bridge and we stood there and said, this bridge divides Warsaw, the reconstructed Warsaw, the burgeoning modern Warsaw, from the existing old school Warsaw, which is being redone, refurbished in its own way. Quite a contrast to the other side of the river. I want to thank Stan Jeglinski, who's a good friend and a good man, for being here.
Thank you for
with
having me here
No,
today.
It's been a great pleasure, Stan. You could join us on TV here. And when I say us, I mean the crew, not me alone, but the crew, and because without them, we couldn't do this. So thanks for watching. It's Poland Daily. Why do we do it? We do it for you. Okay, let's do some more exercises, I think. Yeah, oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, good. Stay tuned. Poland Daily.